Victoria Blackwell's $40 million mansion was always silent. Only the sound of cleaning tools echoed through the marble hallways. Lana Santos, a 34-year-old black cleaning lady, moved quietly from room to room, careful not to be noticed. She had worked here for 3 months. To everyone, she was the cleaning woman. Nobody knew she used to be a university linguistics professor. Nobody knew she once taught hundreds of children and spoke 9 languages. Nobody cared. One afternoon, while cleaning the reading room, she found little Oliver, Victoria's 7-year-old autistic son, sitting on the floor with an Italian picture book. His big blue eyes followed every page, even though he never spoke to anyone. Lana knelt beside him. "Ciao," she said softly. Oliver didn't look at her, but his fingers moved on the page. She whispered the words in French, Spanish, and Portuguese. She had noticed he reacted whenever she spoke in other languages. His shoulders relaxed, his breathing slowed. Then he whispered one quiet word, "Hola," his first word in 2 years. Before she could say anything else, the tall mansion doors opened. "Why are you talking to my son?" Victoria Blackwell's cold voice filled the room. Victoria, 38, owner of a pharmaceutical empire, walked in with sharp eyes and Louboutins tapping like warning shots. Lana stood up. "I'm sorry, ma'am. He came to me." "Oliver doesn't speak," Victoria snapped. "He doesn't interact. He doesn't learn." 3 specialists confirmed it. Lana swallowed her anger. She had seen many children like him, misdiagnosed, misunderstood, shut down by fear. "With respect, ma'am," she said calmly. "Sometimes children respond to languages differently." "You're giving me advice about my son?" Victoria scoffed. "You clean floors. That's all." But then Oliver looked up at Lana and whispered clearly, "Merci, madame." Victoria froze. "He spoke French." "Yes," Lana said softly. "He understands more than you think." For the first time in years, Victoria saw life in her son's eyes. Confusion replaced her coldness, but only for a moment. The next morning, Lana was called to Victoria's private office. "What happened yesterday was a coincidence," Victoria said sharply. "My son is severely autistic. Do not talk to him again. Ever." Lana stayed silent even though she wanted to scream. She had spent years studying neurodivergent children. She had helped many speak again. But here, she was just the help. Later that afternoon, Dr. Marcus Chun, the family pediatrician, came downstairs to the basement. He closed the door behind him. "Lana, what you did yesterday was not a coincidence," he whispered. "Oliver's reaction was real. Do you have training in special education?" Lana hesitated, then finally admitted the truth. "I have a PhD in applied linguistics. My research focuses on multilingual development in neurodivergent children." Dr. Chun stared at her in shock. "A doctor working as a cleaner. My mother got sick. I lost my job. I needed the money." He handed her his private number. "If you're willing to help Oliver, I'll support you." Quietly, that night, Lana called her old university for her old research files. She finally felt hope again. But Sandra, the jealous housekeeper, overheard everything and ran straight to Victoria. The next morning, Victoria summoned Lana. On her laptop was Lana's university profile, awards, and articles. "You lied to me," Victoria said angrily. "I never lied," Lana replied calmly. "You assumed I was nothing." Before Victoria could speak, Oliver ran into the office, followed by Dr. Chun. "Luana!" he shouted joyfully. Then he switched languages, Portuguese, French, Spanish, one after another, speaking clearly for the first time in years. Dr. Chun showed Victoria video recordings, Oliver counting in German, singing in Arabic, saying sentences in Mandarin. 7 languages in 3 weeks, the doctor said. "He's not severely autistic. He has selective mutism caused by emotional isolation." Victoria dropped to her knees, tears forming. "Mama," Oliver said softly, "I was afraid to talk because you looked sad." Victoria covered her mouth. She had misunderstood her son for years. "He needs Lana," Dr. Chun said gently. "Please don't stop his progress." Victoria turned to Lana. "I am so sorry. Please stay, not as a cleaner, as Oliver's teacher. You gave me back my child." Lana smiled softly. I'll stay. But remember, your son isn't broken. He just needed someone to listen. 6 months later, the mansion was full of laughter and languages. Oliver spoke 9 languages and appeared in Lana's new YouTube channel, Learning with Oliver, which grew to millions of followers. Universities competed to hire her. A foundation was created to help neurodivergent children, and Victoria finally understood. Sometimes the person people ignore is the one who carries the solution they never expected.